Welcome to our Monday Songs and Stories. One more time, here we are doing this. I'm delighted to have you guys with us. Thank you for tuning in. Please click share there if you're on Facebook so some of your friends may tune in and maybe they would prefer to watch this than something else out there in the various media. And be sure to, if you're on Facebook, just share and let people know, and we'll let you know if we're going to be able to get it out on YouTube tonight. You know. Here's a song written by my friend Mike Hooks. Mike is from North Carolina, now lives in Alabama. I'm from South Carolina, now live in South Carolina. We were eating beans out of the same pot in Nashville, Tennessee in the 1970s. He wrote the song as Alabama Moon, and I asked him could I change it to Carolina Moon, and we did. I reminisce about the girl I miss. I left her home, now she's all alone. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. Stars in the sky accentuate her eyes on soft summer nights, chasing fireflies. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. I've been on my own too doggone long to share that moon with you. Sweet southern air blowing through her hair, homemade ice cream in the front porch, bluebell ice cream in the front porch rocking chair. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. Magnolia night and a gentle willow weeping, one stolen kiss while your dad is sleeping. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. I've been on my own too doggone long to share that moon with you. Magnolia night and a gentle willow weeping, one stolen kiss while your dad is sleeping. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. I'll see you soon. I dream of you beneath the Carolina moon. Carolina moon. Carolina Moon. Mike Hooks, my good old buddy. He now has a beach music band, if you know what beach music is, and he's based in Auburn, Alabama. Auburn, Alabama. Auburn, Alabama. Good, good, good. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd also like to announce that now that YouTube, the channel itself, has repaired whatever was wrong with their studio, we can now upload and are now live on Facebook and on YouTube. So some people would rather listen to YouTube on a different device. Maybe your home TV, your smart TV has a better sound system and than your cell phone or something like that. So if you want to tune over to YouTube, let us know. And also, no matter where you tuned in from, if you'll give us a comment, let us know where you are, where you're tuning in from. And thanks so much. Sláinte, friends. Sláinte. Come over the hills, bonny Irish lass. Come over the hills to your darling the valley, clear is the water that flows from the point. And my love is fairer than any. Down by Killarney's green woods that we strayed, and the moon and stars were shining, and the moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my love forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair as a lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the point. My love is fairer than any. Tis not for the parting of my sister's heat, tis not for the grief of my mother, tis all for the loss of a bonny Irish lass, and my heart is breaking forever. And is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair as a lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the point. My love is fairer than any. Clear is the water that flows from the point. My love is fairer than any. Red is the Rose. What a nice song. Done, of course, by Tommy Makem and the Clancy Brothers. We play a good bit of Tommy Makem and the Clancy Brothers when we get a chance to, especially in the Irish pubs. Here's a song I sang, was it last week or the week before that Charles was here in town? It was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? So I didn't sing this one last week. This is a song written by my friend Bobby Tobin down in Charleston / Sullivan's Island, South Carolina. Song called Nothing Like Coming Home. See if I remember how she goes. How are we doing over there, Mom?
Everything seems fine. Glenna said it's okay, and Josh said it's okay on both.
Okay, good. Travel the world, I've been all around. There ain't nothing like my old hometown. There ain't nothing like coming home. Spent my years on the road, sailed the 7 seas. Some standing tall, some on my knees. But I had to come home to find my way again. This gentle old town and childhood scenes calling me back at night in my dreams to give me the answers to keep it all from being in vain. I travel the world, I've been all around. There ain't nothing like my old hometown. There ain't nothing like coming home. Walking down Main Street, my heart starts to swell. Tried to hide a tear in my eye. What the hell? I let it all go. It feels too good to be true. Went into a store where I spent so much time. I ran into Bobby. He's an old friend of mine. We shake hands and embrace as good old friends must do. Travel the world, been all around. There ain't nothing like my old hometown. There ain't Prince I am will surely give up his throne. Shaggy old dog and a calico cat, front porch swing and a big welcome mat. There ain't nothing like coming home. Travel the world and I've been all around. There ain't nothing like my old hometown. There ain't nothing like coming home. There ain't nothing like coming home. Bobby Tobin wrote that song, and of course, my old hometown ain't nothing like it used to be. And they even changed the name since I was in school in 1970 and 71. Graduated there in 1971, I guess it was, something like that. Took off to college. Met that pretty woman right over there in college. Well, it was, I guess, 1975. 1975. Get that right, son. Get that right. Anyway. Um, Nothing like coming home. I am glad to be home. Up until this past week, I had like 14 gigs in 15, 16 days. And I did have some time off last week, and it was just a blessing. Got a lot of work done around the farm place that needed to be done. And I'm not finished yet, needless to say. Work's never finished here on a farm kind of a thing. And I'm not farming. I'm no farmer, even though I did when I was a boy, but I helped when I was a boy. But the bottom line is, I sing Nothing Like Coming Home because I'm glad to be home. It's one of them things where, and I'm going to be on the road some this week. I will be leaving for Charleston Wednesday afternoon. Be there at Tommy Condon's Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. I will probably be home on Thursday, or I may stay in Charleston, but I'll be in Savannah Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The last 3 nights of the World Cup, but also the last 3 nights of the Carroll Brown show in Savannah in the month of July. How we doing over there, Mom?
Seems to be fine.
Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours, dream of all the great things we would do. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose, we fight and never lose. We were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la, those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. Then the busy years went rushing by us. We lost our starry notions on the way. And if by chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose, we fight and never lose. We were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la, those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. Through the door there came familiar laughter. I saw your face, heard you call my name. Oh, my friends were older but no wiser. For in our hearts, our dreams are still the same. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We live the life we choose, we fight and never lose. We were young and sure to have our way. La 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 la, la 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 la, those were the days. Tonight I stood before the tavern. Nothing seemed the way it used to be. In the glass, I saw a strange reflection. Was that lonely fellow really me? Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We lived the life we choose. We fight and never lose. We were young and so to have our way. La 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 la. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. A song by Mary Hopkin. Mary Hopkin, the first big hit on the Beatles' Apple label when they started their own label and were signing other artists, including people like James Taylor. But the first hit they had, first record they did was James Taylor. The first hit they had was Those Were the Days, an old Russian love song that had been transposed into English, and Mary Hopkin was the artist, produced by Paul McCartney. Let's launch him. I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good? Norwegian wood. Asked me to stay, she told me to sit anywhere. I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on the rug, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. She told me she worked in the morning and started to laugh. I told her I didn't and crawled off to sleep in the bath. And when I awoke, I was alone. This bird had flown. So I lit a fire. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in a church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, the river wearing the cloak that she's keeping told by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Do they all belong? Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one will say, look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Ooh, look at all the lonely people. Ooh, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in the church, was buried along with me. Nobody came, Father Mackenzie, wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved, all the lonely people. Where do they all go? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? I almost remembered it. Missed it by that much.
That's good. Guess who's on?
Pretty close. Who's on?
Roger Heath,
Roger Heath is on.
our good old buddy from EC.
Our buddy from Emmanuel College, Roger Heath, is on.
He said he's making it 1 hour west of Nashville, Tennessee.
1 hour west of Nashville, Tennessee. Roger Heath, my good buddy. Now, why, when you say Roger Heath is on, do I think about this song? How you doing, Roger? Many, many years ago when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. Hair of red. My father fell in love with her and soon the two were wed. Made my life my son-in-law, made my wife my son-in-law. Son-in-law and changed my very life. My daughter is my mother now, she is my father's wife. To complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. Now this little baby then became a brother-in-law to Dad. So became my uncle, though it made me very sad. If he is my uncle, that also makes him brother of the widow's grown-up daughter, who of course is my stepmother. Are y'all keeping up? Father's wife then had a son that kept him on the run. He became my grandchild, for he is my father's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, and it makes me blue. Although she is my wife, she is my grandmother too. Now if my wife is my grandmother, I am her grandchild. Every time I think of it, it almost drives me wild. Now I have become the strangest case you ever saw. As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. Sounds silly, I know, but really is so. I'm my own grandpa. Where did he say he was? He was east or west of what?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, he's west of Nashville. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I was planning to come to Nashville late this month, and I ended up having to do a life celebration thing in Charleston on July 26th. So I won't be going to Nashville. I was planning to come up on the 24th and spend 4 or 5 days. Next time I'm up that way, we'll have to have lunch or something. It depends on how far west he is.
Figure out where he's doing.
Yep. Depending on what you're doing. Welcome, Roger. I was a great circle of friends back then. Sammy Lassiter and Zalotes Williams and Roger Heath and Billy Griffith. And holy moly. And of course we lose them, one here and one there now these days. It's a sad thing, but we're all survivors, I guess, as long as we can. Any song requests over there, Mom? I had a request last week that we didn't do. We didn't catch it in time. It was my friend Joy. And this is a wonderful song called Arrow. And you know who sings it so well, Cherry, is Susie Summers. We recorded it on her back then in the studio. The song's called Arrow. Wish I could fall in love, though it only leads to trouble. Oh, I know it does. Still I'd fool myself and gladly just to feel I was in love, in love. Wish I could feel my heartbeat rise and gaze into some gentle, warm, excited eyes. Then I'd give myself as truly as an arrow flies in windless skies. Ooh, I remember you in the TV light, feeling you turn to me, whispering quietly. Wish I knew now some of those softer nights, whispering quietly, feeling you turn to me. Only last night in the winter dark, I dreamed of how you loved in all your innocence, and I never felt a softer, warmer feeling since, or a truer heart. But maybe these dreams are leading me. Maybe love is not as gentle as my memory. Maybe time and wishful half-remembered fantasy are the greatest part. I remember you in the TV light, feeling you turn to me. Now I wish I knew some of those softer nights, feeling you turn to me, whispering quietly. I wish I could fall in love, though it only leads to trouble. Oh, I know it does. Still I'd fool myself and gladly just to feel I was in love. Oh, what a great song. What a great song. Our friend Susie Summers recorded that.
Yeah. I remember that.
And when I don't need it, I'm going to remember the name of the lady who wrote it and sang it. She played bass for Jonathan Edwards. Who is Jonathan Edwards? Sunshine, go away today. I don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gonna try to ruin my life. Don't know what he's asking. He tells me I got to get in line. I don't hear a word he's saying. One of these days I'm gonna make him mine. These ain't views of it begging. And how much does it cost? I'll buy it. Time is all we've lost. I'll try it. He can't even run his own life. I bet damned if you run mine. Sunshine, go away today. Jonathan Edwards. Oh, we had another one too. What was it, Jerry? Hang around the shanty, baby. Put a good buzz on. A good old folky song from our college days, even though we didn't do much of that at Emmanuel College. Hang around a shiny baby and put a good buzz on. Those were the days. 1970s. Here's a little song from Ireland. And it's all for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All for me beer and tobacco. I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Where are my boots, me naga boots? All gone for beer and tobacco. Heels are all worn, the toes are kicked about. So's are looking up about the weather. All for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All for me beer and tobacco. I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. And where is my shirt, me naga shirt? All gone for beer and tobacco. Collar is all worn and the sleeves are all torn. Tail is looking up about the weather. All for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All for me beer and tobacco. I spent all me tin with the waitress drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. Sick in the head, did I mention I was sick in the head, and I haven't been to bed since first I came ashore for my slumber. I spent all my dough with the hostess, don't you know? Across the western ocean I must wander. All for me grog, jolly, jolly grog. All for me beer and tobacco. I spent all my tin with the lassies drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. All for me grog, jolly, beer and tobacco. I spent all my tin with the lassies drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander. All for me grog. And here's a song from Scotland. We had a wonderful trip over to Scotland not long ago. Also Northern Ireland not long ago. Same trip, 16, 17 days. Lovely time. We are going back to Ireland in April of next year. If you want to go, let me know if you want to go. April 7 through 16, we're going to be flying into Dublin, stopping in Kilkenny for the first night because it's near enough to the airport. And then on to the very southwest in Ireland, the town of Dingle, then north to Galway, and then north to along the west coast, north to Westport. And as we make our way back to Dublin to fly out, the last day, we will, the day before we fly out, we will stop in Cong, where Quiet Man was filmed. We'll stop in Athlone, where the Sean's Bar, the oldest bar in Ireland, if not the oldest one in the world, still operating, is. And it's going to be a lovely trip over. It's called The West is the Best, and it's on my website if you want to go. We're half full, and we're filling up fast. Here's a song from Scotland. These are my mountains, this is my glen, and the braes of my childhood will know me again. No lambs ever claimed me, no more I did roam. These are my mountains, and I'm coming home. For fame and for fortune travel the earth. Now I've returned to this land of my birth. I brought back my treasures, but only to find they were less than the pleasures I first left behind. These are my mountains, this is my glen, praise of my childhood will know kind faces will meet me and welcome me in. Oh, they will greet me, the ain't kids and kin. This night by the fireside, old songs will be sung, and at last I'll be hearing the ain't mother tongue. These are my mountains, this is my glen, the graves of my childhood will know me again. No lands ever claimed me, though far I did roam. These are my mountains, and I'm coming home. These are my mountains, and I'm coming home. These are my mountains. I learned it from the version by a man named Alex Beaton, a songwriter out of a singer out of Scotland, and we had a visit with him, and I wanted to learn one of his songs. Loveliest fellow you ever met. We lost him not long ago now. Alex Beaton was his name.
Um, Jimmy Lassiter is on, and he says, since you mentioned Sammy Lassiter, I'm his cousin and listening to you from Millennium, North Carolina.
Good, good, good. Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy is
Cousin.
Sammy Lassiter's cousin. And Sammy Lassiter, of course, was one of my roommates in college back in the day. Our good buddy. And Tammy tunes in routinely. Sammy's wife, now widow. Tammy tunes in sometimes too. And so I will give a shout out to my buddy Sammy Lassiter. And you know, when he was getting so ill there toward the end, here's a song he would request. But Sammy and I used to sit in the hotel in the dorm room at Emmanuel, and we would sing and play and stomp our foot. See, we would sing and play and stomp our foot, and it had wooden floors. And the fellows from downstairs would come piling up the steps. They'd come busting in the door. They were going to tell us to shut down that music, that carrying on. They walked in the door and saw Sammy sitting there, football player from Ahoskie, North Carolina. Saw Sammy sitting there, and they said, "Sounds good, fellas." Anyway, Sammy taught me all of these songs. Oh man, the one here's one he taught me. In those days, he was a big fan of Merle Haggard and all the other old country acts. Here's one we sang over and over down there. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Please don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving it lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Please don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind. Silver waves shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver waves slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight. Of course, if we ever sang that, and we'd have to sing, "Warden, led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom." Oh Lord, we ain't singing that one. Sing me back home with a song I used to hear, make my old memories come alive. Boy, that's old Merle Haggard could sing some sad songs. Sammy and I would sit there and sing them over and over, sing the harmony. Sammy had a real low voice, you know, and he'd sing low and I'd sing tenor above him or whatever it was. I'd sing also above him. It wasn't alto, it was also. Anyway, my buddy Sammy. Here's a song that he requested more than once. And they came by to see me on one of the road trips, himself and Tammy. And we sat on the front porch like old buddies and talked and told stories. And then I tried to go see him on one of my trips up north through that part of the world. I was playing in Wilmington, a house concert and a Christian music festival up there. And I called, but he was not in good shape to have company, and so I missed him there the last time or two, and I'm sorry I did. Oh, it was Lotis Williams. We lost him too. Holy cow. Here's a song Sammy would request. When you ask how I've been here without you, I like to say I've been fine, and I do. But we both know the truth is hard to come by. And if I told the truth, it's not quite true. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes a hard time won't leave me alone. Some days a cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Now the face that I see in my mirror, more and more is a stranger to me. More and more I can see there's a danger of becoming what I said I'd never be. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes a hard time won't leave me alone. Some days a cold wind blows a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamond, some days are stone. John Denver had the last big hit on that. That was his last big hit, and he had the hit on it. And it was written by a buddy of ours, Nashville, who I knew in Charleston, a guy named Dick Feller, Slaunch you. Dick Feller wound up in Las Vegas. Dina K. Rose. How we doing, Mom? Couple of more songs here before we get out of here, guys. I got to play something a little lively, a little happier than that. What do you say? Gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. Make believe it came from you. Gonna Gonna write words so, so sweet. Gonna knock me off my feet. Put a lot of kisses at the bottom. Be so glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, hope you're feeling better. Those that love the way you do. Gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. Make believe it came from you. We played for a senior group the other night. I sang this one. Gonna write about the moon up above. Write a little song about the one that I love. Put a lot of kisses at the bottom. I'll be so glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better. Those that love the way you do. Gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. Make believe it came from you. Cab driver, once more down the street. There's a little place we used to meet. That's where I laid my future at her feet. Cab driver, once more down the street. Cab driver, once more down the road. Load a heavy load. That's where I laid my future at her feet. Cab driver, once more down the street. Oh, cab driver, you better take me home. I guess that I was meant to be alone. I hope God sends me a loved one of my own. Cab driver, better take me home. Better take me home. I'd rather have a paper doll that I could call my own. No, I'm not going to sing all of them. The Mills Brothers from Piqua, Ohio. The Mills Brothers from before the 1950s. We play for those senior groups, and I think I should play the old songs. And I take one look at them, and I realize they're all my age. And so I end up also playing Harry Chapin and James Taylor and that kind of thing, and Cat Stevens. Morning has broken like the first morning. Morning has broken. Remember that one? Oh boy, what a great old. Actually, it's an old gospel song, is what it is. A sacred song. I don't guess it would really be called a gospel song, but it was a sacred song. Great song. All right, guys, let me get myself out of here. But first, I do want to play this one. Anything over there, Cherry? Good, good, good. I'm working on a new album. 18 songs so far. I'm not going to go out and print CDs like I typically would, but I'll let you know how to get it. I was listening to them back today, tweaking some of the lyrics and all of that. All songs I've written. And I realized most of them were about missing home or coming home. I didn't write this one, but here it is. I hear a rooster crowing. It's a frosty morning. I can almost see the signs. Rolling so fast I can't stop. I'm just a stone's throw from blowing rock, headed for South Carolina. Don't need a map to get there. You can get there from anywhere. When you're going in your head, I see the arms outreaching, like the morning I was leaving. It's been oh so many years. Let me get on Frisco Silver Dollar Line. Take my time. See all I can see. your bow, and we'll have our own Smoky Mountain Jubilee. If I can't be your favorite son, I'll be your prodigal one. I've been gone too long. Oh, how the years have flown by, and how I now realize how much of me is gone. Let me get on Frisco Silver Dollar Line, take my time, see all I can see. Fiddler rising up your bow, and we'll have our own Smoky Mountain Jubilee. Let me get on Frisco Silver Dollar Line, take my time, see all I can see. Fiddler rocking up your bow, and we'll have our own Smoky Mountain Jubilee. Smoky Mountain Jubilee. There it is, friends. I'm going to do one more song and take a wee bit of a break. Trying to remember what song I sang last week, Cherry, for the gospel song. It don't matter, but I have to sing it again 2 weeks in a row. Willie Nelson wrote this one. Been singing this song since I was a boy. This is for my sweet mother. There's a family Bible on the table. This page is worn and hard to read. And that family Bible on the table will ever be my source of memory. I can see us sitting around the table, when from the family Bible that would read, I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, wept for me. At the end of day, when work was over, and when the evening meal was done, Dad would read to us from the family Bible, and we'd count our many blessings one by one. I could see us sitting around the table, when from the family Bible Dad would read, and I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, wept for me. This old world of ours is full of trouble. This old world would also better be if we found more Bibles on the table, and mothers singing Rock of Ages, wept for me. I could see us sitting around the table, and from the family Bible Dad would read, and I can hear my mother softly singing, Rock of Ages, wept for me. Rock of Ages, wept for me. Thank you, friends. I'm going to take a break. It's going to be a long one. I will be in Charleston Wednesday night, Tommy Condon's Pub at 7 o'clock. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be in Savannah, Georgia at the Wexford Pub in City Market downtown in Savannah. The start times are supposed to be 7 o'clock Friday, Saturday, and 5 o'clock Sunday. But they may wiggle the start times a little bit depending on the World Cup start times and match times and when they end. I don't have any times of the matches that are direct competition of my show time, but we may wiggle it a little bit depending on how those things go. That's all I have to say for Monday night, friends. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Come see us.